Hi folks, welcome to another video on Danny's Corner. My name is Danny, and with the previous video I showed you, or I think I did, that I was able to open a huge box without any help. I am a totally blind person. I'm doing these videos on my own without any help, and with that box, if you want to watch that video, please go and do so. It only took me about 15 minutes. 15 minutes. No, about 25. Yeah, about 25 minutes between opening the box and then there was another box inside of that one. So yeah, I didn't post the whole thing because it was going to be too long, and I don't think you're going to see most of it. But there was some pulling. Sorry. And able to open the box. There was some pulling, there was tearing, and I basically destroyed both boxes from Amazon by sheer force. Sometimes that's what you have to do. I'm going to keep this machine, and if I can't use it for whatever reason, I'm sure I can give it to somebody else, no problem. As long as the equipment is not damaged, I don't see why I can't destroy boxes. That's it. So, yeah, let me go and move to the actual product. If you are able to see it, it's right here. And I'm going to have to put the microphone down and to take out the actual machine. It's more unwrapping. So the good thing is this is just a plastic. I'm just making sure that there's nothing wrapped around the plastic. So I usually take my hand or both hands and just feel for any lumps or hard objects or soft items. And it seems like there is a guide and a remote. Hopefully this works. And this is a guide which I am not able to read. I don't know if you guys could see that, but there is a way to read this thing, but that's not the review that I'm doing today. Today I'm focusing on the review of the massage, foot massager that I got, which is by Best Products Choice Best Products, something like that. Okay, so how does this thing work is the next big thing. There's cloth. There is. Oh, there's a the actual cord comes in its compartment, which is nice. So, I can feel here that there is a cloth, and I'm assuming that's where you put your feet in. Um, okay, now I'm just trying to figure out how would you do that. Um, if there's any zipper, well, that's really interesting design. Again, I'm totally blind, so I'm exploring uh, this machine because visually, explaining things visually is not the same thing as explaining things as a blind person. So I'm trying to find the zipper here because I know it has a zipper. It's just where and how do you use this unless um, you just put your feet straight in? Who knows? Okay, well, and where are the buttons, if at all, on this thing? Okay, well, let's let's do this. Let me plug this in, see how it works. Um, this is going to be a little bit of a long video because I just want you to know the process of how I figure things out. So I'm not deliberately trying to be taking my sweet time. This is the way that I open things. This is the way that I explore. I uh, feel for buttons and feel for things so I can get acquainted with them. So, unlike any other reviewer, you're gonna get hopefully a full detail on this whole thing when it comes to how a blind person perceives things. So, let me do this, and I will be back. I am back. If you're wondering, how do I plug things in? It's simple. Well, first of all, the this cord with this type of appliances is really thick, and so they have a little plastic thing that wraps around the cord, and you have to take that off so the cord can come. Um, so you can make the cord bigger and unwrap it and then plug it in. So the way that I do it is with my fingers when I'm near a plug with the my fingers I touch gently the little holes or and you know that the plugs have two prongs. So I gently after I know where the holes are at on the wall outlet, I bring the plug close to the holes. Obviously, my finger is not in the middle of that anymore, and I just plug it in. That's the best way that I can describe it. after I know where the two um, holes are, where the prongs belong, I turn it one way, and if that way doesn't work, I turn it the other way, and it eventually does work. Um, Again, all using my fingers. Have I gotten electrocuted? Maybe once or twice. No, definitely once. Maybe twice. But it's been very far in view in the time that I have here on Earth. It's not significantly where I have to worry that there's a chance of it happening again. So here is the remote. I don't know if you could see it. I am not able to. But yeah, let's take this off its plastic. And I can feel that it does have buttons. They are circles, and they're nice and large, which I like. And there are 4, 6 buttons. And again, they are well spaced out. And let's see what else. Well, let me attempt and see how I do this. So I have socks on, and I hope I'm going to do this right. Again, it's just a blind person. Doesn't know what he's doing, and just using things that sighted people will use. I don't know if this is the way that it's supposed to go, but here I go. Okay, in case I am facing the wrong way or the machine is facing away from me, now you know why. So, and again, there is a zipper, but I'm not sure where the if you actually open this up or not. So I just gave up because I couldn't find um, anything to tell me where these things are. So to unzip this, if they need to be unzipped, and there was a manual, but the manual doesn't help me. So we'll see. I'm gonna just press any button here. Maybe. Maybe it doesn't want to work. I'm pressing the second row of buttons, and nothing seems to be happening. Yep, nothing is happening. So, does this have any batteries? I didn't check for any batteries. I just plugged it in. There was a beep, and so I'm assuming that it should work. But I don't know. Again, hopefully somebody from who makes these things is seeing this, just to know as a precaution, or just to know that blind people also use this stuff. It's quite difficult out of the box, because are you supposed to point? Okay, I hear a sound. But I don't, there's nothing going on. So, I don't know how this works. Um, well, there you go. So, what I did is I had to, sorry, I'm getting distracted by the massage now. What I had to do is I had to go close to the panel of the machine. There's a thing that's in the middle, and I had to press the button that going from, I don't know if this is the bottom or the top. So it's, I don't know if you could see it or not, but I had to press the button on the left, the top left. If any of you have the Best Choice product foot massager with remote control, you will be able to know what I'm talking about. Um, so let's see, what does the other button do? Oh, that feels really nice. It's going really slow now. What happens if I do this? Ooh, that feels really nice. I'm just pressing buttons. I don't know what any of them do. I just know it turns on. Ooh. You may be asking yourself, why did I get this? Good question. I have CP or cerebral palsy, and it affects me in different ways. And so a lot of times I feel like I need a massage because it helps with my muscles, or it would help with my muscles, I should say. And yeah, it's just nice. And so that's why I got this. I searched for about a month to see which was the best one. Again, I couldn't see anything, so I just went by reviews, just by hearing, and I got this. And ooh, if I'm doing this the right way, my left foot is getting more of a. Maybe I need to just press down, but it feels really nice. It's going back and forth, and it's squeezing. So it is giving me a good massage, which is what I needed. Um, Now that I know how this thing works, I'm glad I didn't get the ankle because it does hurt a little bit. Not that much. It's not painful, but it's supposed to relax you. So I can't show you anything else because I don't know what this does. I don't know what each button does or anything. So now it's going forward and so it's going forward and backwards. It goes forward for about 2-3 minutes or give or take, and then it switches position and it goes backwards again. Um, Seems to be doing a great job. That's all I can explain to you. I hope you were able to understand my explanation as I was facing the other way. So sorry. Um, I'm hope you're able to understand, or you were. I'm sorry you. I'm sorry you were not able to understand my explanations, if that was the case. Um, but if you were, I'm glad that you were able to understand me. Um, Again, this is a really nice device for what it does, and I can't tell you anymore because, as I said, I have no clue. I just know that I'm getting a massage and it works, and that's all I care about. Somebody will explain to me later on how this works. If you have this, you can leave down in the comments any suggestions or what each button does. I would appreciate it a lot. Thank you very much. And yeah, now you got a glimpse of how I do things, how I open, how I set up things, and if you couldn't see a thing, neither could I. So we are on the same boat. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Bye.